fun. And that was like, but I took the photo like while I was holding a Monster can because that's what everyone was drinking on set, and I got like quote retweets like, "Holy shit, Finster's trans. This is him coming out because I'm holding a fucking white Monster."
Are you gonna get to be in a Mr. Beast video? I bet if you.
Oh my god! If you want to, how long do you want to talk about this? The Mr. Beast set and the whole video process was maybe one of the most insane things I've experienced ever. It's whatever you
was
think.
It for? Or is he not
Can't
released
tell you.
this one yet?
It's not released yet. I think it'll be out in a couple months. But the answer is no. There's no fucking way I'm in it. Whatever you think a Mr. Beast video is like, it's not. It's like a. I think when I got invited to it, so Chris phoned me up one day and said like, "Hey, they recently came out as trans online," and they sort of went, "Hey, I kind of need." They're all from North Carolina, I think. And they essentially were like, "Hey, I need some sort of queer presence in my life. I need someone that understands what the fuck this is. Do you want to come on like this all expense paid trip to Japan?" And I went, "Yeah, that sounds dope." And it's in 4 days. Like, but like, yeah, getting there I was told it was going to be like a director or two, some producers, a few cameramen, some audio guys, what you'd expect to be an on-location, fly people out, film it, probably 2-3 minutes of a video. Yeah, we didn't get the amount of crew that were there and security. We didn't even see them in one place. There were at least 40 to 50 people on this thing. It's much less like a YouTube video, even at the highest end of things, and more like a movie set. I have as much chance of being in a Mr. Beast video than like the audio tech just walking onto a Marvel movie and saying, I want to be that superhero over there. Let me be in that one. That you've got no chance.
You can't sneak into the crowd.
You can't, dude. There's like 4 layers before you get. I spoke to Jimmy like a good bit, but like not while things were happening. Like you can't get there. Like it's kind of difficult to explain without saying what we did. But there was a scene when we were on a boat, and that was the only time that we were allowed sort of close to the set, I guess, or close to where they were sort of filming stuff. And we were like relegated to the girlfriends and wives table that was sort of off to the side. But it was still fun. It was really cool to watch happen.
Mr. Beast was on this show, and he was telling us about some of the like logistics issues he had. I didn't even think of it. But so, for example, I think he did a video where he put 1 million obits, something like that, in somebody's yard. So this is like a little jelly bean, but when it gets wet, it swells up to like 10 times its normal size. Orbeez. Okay. And I was like, all right, so I guess they just bought 1 million Orbeez. Buying 1 million Orbeez is a thing. You can't go to Dollar General and buy them. They don't have 1 million of them, or whatever it is, 1 billion, some giant number. You can't go to all the Dollar Generals in town. You can't go to Walmart. You have to contact Orbeez and have them produce 1 million outside of their normal supply chain. And then to ship it over, you have to get a shipping container for just your Orbeez on a tanker. I don't even know what they're called. Some big cargo ship. That's what it's called. To come over the Atlantic from like China where they're made to you. And he has like all these videos coming out. All this stuff is happening like simultaneously. The lead times for the logistics on these videos is shocking. It's a really big deal. So and if you watch Mr. Beast, maybe more so his old stuff, he played a dumb kid in his videos, but he's actually an ambitious man who's like putting a lot of who's putting a lot together, and I'm happy for his success. When he gave away so much money, I was like, bro, can you just take a little for yourself? Just take a little for yourself. I'm worried about you. I'm worried that you're going to come out the other side of this thing having done so many generous acts and not be wealthy yourself. And I was so wrong. He's doing fine.
He's doing great.
Yeah, he's killing it.
Meeting him, with the way I kept describing it after like the first day we talked, is that if you were going to make a cartoon of a rich guy, it's kind of what Mr. Beast is like, but nice. Like, we went part of this video, I think there was like a cool down period. They were sort of exploring the area where we were, and part of it was like, oh, there's like a casino, and in Japan there's like pachinko machines and stuff. There's like Japanese gambling that's like a big thing. I don't know, lots of anime, cool shit. And so we were with the sort of crew were there. Security was like guarding the door, so you can't really get in unless you're in the fucking team. But like he would just walk around. He won like $2,000, but in what Japanese currency, there's just $1 is an equivalent to like a 1 coin. So he's got a plastic like grocery bag just filled with these fucking things, like about $1,000 in just coins, and he just grab a handful and just, you want to gamble with me? Like letting them drop fucking everywhere. Mr. went that day was littered with a like snail's trail of coins and money.